Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Prakriti and today we are going to deal with section 11 of Indian Contract Act, which defines who are competent to contract. It is essential of forming a contract from an agreement. So who are competent to contract? Because there must be at least two parties to form a contract. So who those parties, whether are competent to contract or not, is to be discussed under this section. Every person is competent to contract who is age of majority according to the law to which he is subject, and who is sound mind and is not disqualified from contracting by any law to which he is subject. So according to this section, there are three essentials to be competent to contract. Firstly, he should be at the age of majority. At least he should be at the age of majority. Secondly, he should be of sound mind. And third, he should not be disqualified by law from contracting. So what is majority? According to Indian Majority Act, Section 3, 1875, the person who is above 18 is known as major and below 18 are minors. The person who attained the age of majority to the contract at the age of 21 are whose guardians are appointed by the contract and whose property are held by the court and will get the property at the age of 21. So the person to be competent to contract at the age of 21 are whose guardians are to be appointed by the court and whose property are held by the court, and they are going to be get their property at the age of 21. And what one thing must hit your mind, that what is the position of a minor under this act. So throughout the Indian Contract Act, minors are safeguarded and benefited. The contract with minor is void ab initio. Void ab initio means zero at the starting age. Void ab initio means the initial stage, from the starting, from the very bottom line, it is void. Can't be enforced to give the amount back which was gained through contract. Only the residue amount from the contract the minor is liable to give. So the minor is not going to be enforced. So just suppose A is a minor and B, whether he knows it or not that A is minor. So if A get the advance from B to sell his bike to B, so B can't enforce A to give money back. Neither the money nor his or her parents, guardian are liable for the contract. So with the minor, his parent or guardian is also not liable to follow the contract. Minor can be an agent but non-liable for his words, duties. Only the principal is liable. In the Indian Contract Act, later we will discuss about the agency. So minor is can be an agent, but he will not be liable for his own act or his words. The principal is going to be liable. A minor can be a promissory or beneficiary, such as LIC. He can be a beneficiary or a promissory. The contract cannot be ratified after minor will become a major. A fresh contract can be made only if free consent of both parties are available. So the case is not like that now he is 16 but later on after 2 years he will turn to be a major. So the contract we will follow at when he will attain majority. No, a fresh contract with the free consent of both parties to be made to follow a contract, that the contract cannot be ratified. Doctrine of restitution. A minor's liability for necessity of life. Minor's property are liable. So just suppose a guardian or any person is appointed for a minor, and the minor is going to have, because the minor is also liable to have his necessity, the necessity should be provided to a minor. So will the minor will at the after attaining majority will be liable to pay back to the person who provided him necessity? No, only his property is liable to pay back. Minor as a partner wants the consent of other partners too. To make minor as a partner wants the consent of other partners too. So the other partner's consent is also very important. No specific performance. One cannot force for a specific performance by a minor. According to a case of Mohri Bibi versus Dharmodas Ghosh 1903, in this case the plaintiff, who was a minor and showed himself as a major while contractive, was made plaintiff mortgage his property to the Mohri Bibi's husband Brahmadatt on a decided amount, which was rupees 20,000, of which the plaintiff gets rupees 8,000. So, according to the judgment, the defendant was held liable. Justice Lord Knott. The court held that the contract was minor, is void ab initio. Mortgage has no right of restitution under section 65. So, according to this case, it was held that whether a person is a minor, whether he has shown himself as a minor or major, it was the duty of the other party to confirm whether he was a major or a minor. The contract was void ab initio. There is no provision of restitution. So in this case, Mohri Bibi didn't get anything. The defendant